What's up, everybody, and welcome into post-show headlines. We have a Birds pregame edition, second time this week because the Birds took care of business in Lambeau Monday night, beating the Packers 10-7. They're gonna need to score more than 10 points this Sunday, Johnny. There's that hard-hitting analysis from me again.
Yes.
5 topics, in this case, downs, 2 minutes apiece. Then we get the hell out of here.
You like and subscribe if you enjoy
important.
the content,
or if you don't, just be a good person.
You could do that too.
I saved a ladybug today.
You did. You did save a ladybug.
So just do it for our benefit. That would be really nice of you.
And ladybugs, by the way, are both sexes.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
So they are.
All right. Fine.
Nice.
What do we got on first down there, Johnny?
All right. Knowing all of the A.J. Brown drama, by the way, that he created.
Oh, no, it's evil media.
All of that A.J. Brown drama. Do you believe that it's going to influence the Birds' game plan? That's the first question I have for you. So how they come out in this game, do you believe the Eagles are going to try to appease A.J. Brown and take away that talking point?
I sure as hell hope so, because I think they need to for this specific game. They need to score points. I have the Eagles losing, letting you guys know, 33-28. They're going to need to score points. If I think the Lions are scoring in the 30s, the Eagles are going to need to score in the 30s, which means A.J. Brown is going to have a day. He can't have 3 freaking targets, 2 catches for 13 yards, 2 of which were on the first drive and not 1 until the fourth quarter again, if you want to beat this Lions team. So I hope they do, because I think they need to.
Okay, well, now the follow-up question. If you and your football mind is that bright to say that you think they're going to do it, don't you think Dan Campbell and his staff are expecting it? So isn't that exactly playing into their hands?
Isn't every team in the league expecting A.J. Brown to get targets?
I don't know about after watching them this season, I'm not sure.
Honestly, every team in the league expecting Jamar Chase to get targets and Justin Jefferson to get targets?
Sure.
Good
but
players.
Those guys get targets.
Better players beat other players. Let A.J. Brown get his. And if they then change how they're defending A.J. Brown, then you get Devontae and Dallas Goedert involved. It's the same thing with the ground game.
So you're definitely catering to – because I got to tell you, Devontae Smith, to me, has been the better receiver.
Well, I've been saying that the passing of the torch is happening.
So maybe get it to Devontae first. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not going to A.J.
Hashtag first. Why not both?
Let's be fine.
You can have a 9-play drive where 3 targets are for A.J., 3 are for
That
Devontae.
Would be wonderful. And Dallas
gets and Saquon runs a few times.
Okay. So
do it.
I like
Please.
I like it.
Don't tell me,
especially with a battered secondary.
When Kevin Patullo talks about unscouted defenses, dude, it's November 14th. All right, enough.
Come on.
Sorry.
I like it. Second down. Doesn't the fact that Dan Campbell, who has been a very successful NFL head coach, is a 500 coach in games played outside of domes, make you question whether the Lions are truly paper tigers when they don't get to play in perfect weather conditions?
I understand where you're coming from.
I mean, they're 17-16-1 under Campbell outside of a dome. That's a mediocre team. That's not a playoff team.
No.
It tells you something.
See, and it goes the same way. You pointed out to Dan Campbell. I pointed to Jared Goff and Mr. Tiny Hands. But he is the quarterback of that football team.
Right.
But Sunday, mid-50s?
By game time at night, it's going to be less than that.
Okay, so maybe
probably 48.
Maybe Jared
Goff. It's not
going
to be cold.
Yeah, it's not going to be cold.
It's not going to be cold.
Yeah, I get it. The numbers are the numbers. I can't dispute that.
It's going to be warm till the sun goes down on Sunday, and then it's going to get cooler.
Yeah.
So.
I can't dispute it. But here's the one thing that scares me about them is their ability to run the football as well as they do, whereas the Eagles are struggling at it this year.
Sure.
And they had the 2-headed monster in Gibbs and Montgomery. Both had 15 carries last week and a 44-point win. They split it perfectly between those 2 players. And Gibbs is the better running back.
And remember, terrible, terrible defense they faced last week. Washington, the most 20-point losses.
Okay.
So,
all right, third down.
Is it a ladybug question?
No, he's chilling.
He or she?
Both. Who scares you the most for the Detroit Lions? Out of every play, because look, like the Eagles, these 2 teams are very similar. Mm-hmm. And we had Dave Burkett from the Detroit Free Press who said it as well. These 2 teams are very similar. Kevin Nagandi said it. These 2 teams are very similar. So if you're an opposing team, you may say Saquon Barkley is the guy that scares us the most.
Well, Jahmyr Gibbs scares me the most.
Okay.
Because of the fact is, I don't know how you're going to deploy him on me and make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because I think he is their most versatile piece. And so to me, that is a real problem. But I'm not a detractor of Jared Goff. So it really is 1A to me. Because I could see Jared Goff having a night throwing the football against the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's scary too, right?
But in outside the dome, it immediately makes me think, is there a guy who can get involved in the passing game, in the short passing game?
Well, that's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And do that, which is good, but also be able to run the ball too. Gibbs, to me, I love Gibbs. I think he's a fantastic player.
Look, they have a lot of fantastic players.
They do.
And that's why it's a little scary.
It is.
But the good thing is defense with Jalen Phillips, the addition of Jalen Phillips, maybe Jared Goff, because Jared Goff isn't Mr. Mobile.
No.
So if they are getting into the backfield constantly, maybe they can make Jared Goff
get in the kitchen a little bit, make him uncomfortable.
All right, fourth down.
Yes.
Does this circled game for Detroit mean anything to you? So speaking of Dave Burkett, who covers the Lions and has for a long time for the Detroit Free Press, that was the first question I asked him. Like, has this game been circled for the Lions? And he said yes. Like, we all thought the same thing. It was going to be Eagles-Lions NFC Championship game in Detroit, but they just could not overcome the 75th injury that they had. And the Commanders go into Detroit, beat the Lions, and then you have guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown during the offseason saying, man, if we were healthy, we would have won that game and we would have hosted the Eagles.
I agree with him about that.
We would have beaten the
Eagles. If they were healthy, they're hosting the Eagles. And I wouldn't have picked the Eagles to win at Detroit.
Yeah, it would have been tough
if Detroit was healthy
to pick the Eagles. Now, he wasn't as annoying as Debo saying, like, we should have been that team.
Sure.
He just said, if we were healthy, we were beating the Commanders.
We would have hosted
and then we would have hosted the NFC Championship game. We'll see after that. You are very confident about this Eagles game.
I feel very good about it.
Part of my reasoning why I don't feel good is the circle piece. Like, this game, the Lions have been looking ahead to, I think, since the season came out.
Well, I would think is that part of being a Super Bowl champ is you are the circle game for a lot of teams.
Sure.
I think that the Kansas City Chiefs, they were the circle game.
And you won that one.
And you went to Kansas City and you won.
Same with the Rams.
I think that the Rams, now, to me, I still think the Rams were the better team that day.
Yeah.
And the Eagles got miraculous with 2 block kicks. Now, look, the Eagles won the game, but I still don't look at that as, man, that tells you the Eagles were the better team, because I don't think they were the better team that day. So I don't buy the circle game thing. I'm not worried about that, especially because they have to come here. If that game was in Detroit, I would pick Detroit 100 times out of 100.
Okay.
To pick the same teams. These two teams, if this game was being played in Detroit,
you're buying the home field advantage. I mean, your numbers,
and I absolutely would pick. I absolutely would be picking Detroit to win the game, not to win in a blowout, not to kill the Eagles off, but But this is, I really do. Plus, I like the Eagles bounce back when they have a game that when we have this kind of angsty week. They just tend to come out the next week and do what they did against the Steelers a couple years ago, and then put up an A-game effort that makes everybody go, wow.
Yeah, what happened
here? Look at that,
All right, lastly, fifth down, we always give some bets. I only have one because I would never bet against the Eagles. I would never.
So you don't do that?
No.
Will you bet an Eagles game and bet a prop that is against the Eagles?
Yes, like I will for Sunday's game.
Well, then there it is.
Jamison Williams, his over-under in receiving yards. He's the other very talented wide receiver on the Detroit Lions. His over-under is 50.5.
I don't like it.
I like the over because he will be on the outside, and they move him all over the place.
They do.
So there are it's going to be interesting because Amon-Ra St. Brown is a slot receiver.
The Eagles don't give up a lot of deep stuff, though.
No, they don't.
And he is more the deeper.
But he's a guy that crossing pattern downfield. One play for him.
No, one play for him is like 35 yards.
And he could hit the over on one play. So Jamison Williams over 50.5 because I don't know, with all due respect to Adoree Jackson, he played a good game last week.
He really did.
Does he back that up a second straight week? I'm not ready to say that all of a sudden he figured things out. So that's my Lions bet.
I have a few that I like. I think I don't know the over passing with Jared Goff, which I think is like 235, I think, or something like that, was a 225 for Jared Goff. That's one I didn't place it yet on my Bet Parks app, but whatever it is, I'm fine.
You said 225?
I think 225, 235 with Jared Goff passing.
Let's see here.
I like that.
Yards.
I like that number. I would go all the way up to almost.
He's 241.
I'm going over.
Okay.
I'll take it over. I'd be fine with it. I was going to say, I'm going to slide it on my Bet Parks app to anything of over like 245.
Do you know what Hertz is?
208.
203.5.
Okay. I'd bet yeah.
I would bet the over because I think they have to throw in this game.
Well, also, I think that Jared Goff's going to be throwing a lot because I think they're going to be trailing.
Okay.
So
fair.
I like that. I'd bet the Eagles' first half line.
Okay.
So I'd lay the points on the first half line, and I don't care what it is. The Eagles are going to be leading this game at halftime because the Lions, and I believe that'll be 2.5 at halftime. Eagles minus 2.5 at halftime. So I would bet that one. Go with that one because I do believe the Eagles are going to get off to a fast start. I think it's going to be a wild night, and I bet the over. Over.
All right, let me ask you. I'll give you Jalen Phillips, Jalix Hunt, Nolan Smith. Who do you believe of those three would record a sack?
Nolan Smith.
He's got the worst odds at
And
plus 270.
And I would take it because
I think part of it is he only played how many snaps?
Remember, he's going to get a lot more snaps. They're saying he'd get 8 to 10 more snaps this week.
Right.
So also, I think that's part of it.
I think
as
so too.
He's back in. But also, too,
I like that.
The attention going the way of Jalen Phillips.
Yes.
To me, remember, Jalix Hunt got the...
And both tackles for the Lions are banged up.
Correct.
Not out.
Not out, but
banged up.
And Jalix Hunt gets the sack last week because of the work of Jalen Phillips. So I think the attention this week is going to be in the film study on Jalen Phillips.
Nolan Smith plus 270. That's
a good one. I'd throw that in on like a same-game parlay. Throw that in. You'd really be
lock that one in. All right, that's post-show headlines pregame edition.
And your final score?
I have the Eagles losing 33-28.
I have the Eagles winning 31-24.
I hope you are the one that is correct.
I usually am.
Monday morning will be the post-game edition. Maybe I will literally have egg on my face during it.
Or you may be going, told you so.
Well, no, I would never do that. Well,
no, he would.
I'm a Sports Talk Radio host.
By 6:02, he will.
All right, but have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday. Hey guys, Andrew Salciunas, host of Kincade and Salciunas. Just want to thank you for checking out all of our great videos that we have on our YouTube channel every single day. Make sure if you can, please like and subscribe and check out all the videos that we have on our YouTube channel, whether it's for us, Kincade and Salciunas, of course, our midday show, as well as Unfiltered with Bill and Ricky.